As a deer hunter, your backpack is your home away from home. But having the right gear inside isn't enough. You've got to be able to store and access it in a logical way. Now, if you're passionate about packs, you're going to want to stick around for this gear review. Hey guys, I'm Tim Chelswick here at the Department of Defense, your first stop for intel on mission-critical hunting gear, and today we're looking at Tenzing's Hangtime Backpack. Now let me offer a personal belief disclaimer at the very start here. If a backpack doesn't have a waist belt, then really you've got yourself a glorified book bag. The Hangtime Pack is not a book bag, it's a legit backpack because it's got waist belts. That's important because waist belts help distribute pack weight to where it should be, which is on your hips and off and away from your shoulders. Another quick backpack packing pointer, say that twice, especially if you're going to be going the distance with your pack, you want the heavier items in there oriented lower and closer to your back. This will keep your center of balance closer to what you're used to. Okay, let's zip up the pack class and talk about the Hangtime. I've hunted with this pack all season, and the first thing everyone at camp comments about is the rigid form factor. Plano used an EVA foam to give the pack its shape, which is something I love. It keeps its shape and doesn't collapse on itself, making it easier to get into and find what you're looking for. It also adds some impact protection for sensitive gear like cameras and other electronics, and even offers some insulative qualities too. The Hangtime has a ton of features, so to help you use them to their fullest potential, Tenzing has taken to labeling them. Internal pockets for your phone, rangefinder, and binos have labels. Even the bow carrier and hydration port have signage. Bungees on the side have signage too, and they're intended for strapping longer items in like a quiver. But don't feel obligated to use the compartments as they're labeled though. I prefer to keep my cell phone on me instead of in the cell phone pocket, and I like my rangefinder in the hip pocket for quick access on my way to the stand. The labels should be treated more like suggestions. An easy to overlook feature is the bow or gun scabbard. It's tucked away where you'd normally find a rainfly, down here below the external gear compartments. And while a rainfly is missing on this pack, the EVA foam liner makes it overall pretty water resistant. Also easy to overlook is the Plano Utility Box included in the bottom stowaway pocket. Store extra broadheads, field points, nocks, or any other small items that benefit from an organized, hard-sided storage unit. Just be mindful that they don't rattle around, making too much noise on you. Now down here, the lower portion of the stowaway pocket is constructed of the same EVA foam as the rest of the pack, which is great if you have to set the pack down on wet ground. It's the same up top with the EVA lid. It's going to shed water pretty well too, and on the inside is a mesh zipper pouch where I like to store all the little goodies I need to access quickly, like my headlamp or a knife. The side pockets are rigid too, and I find great for sprays and scents or really anything that could leak that you wouldn't want getting all over the gear in the main compartment. But it's not all happy trails for the Hangtime, however. There are a few misses that I'd like to see redesigned on future models. While the zippers are beefy, they're also a little bit loud and tend to get bound up around accessory straps. And the pack's naming inspiration, the Hangtime, centers around its accessibility to a tree stand hunter by way of this flip-down storage panel on the rearmost compartment. The problem I ran into was since these pockets aren't sealable with the zipper or magnet, when the panel is zipped up, most of the goodies seem to want to fall out, so be mindful about that. Overall, it's a really solid, hydration-ready pack with great breathability in the shoulder straps and the back panels. Total pack volume is 1,600 cubic inches with that main compartment being right around 750 cubic inches. Just be prepared for your buddies to want to look it over because it's also a real head turner. The Hangtime retails for around $200 and can be found at tenzingoutdoors.com. And be sure to stay tuned for more in-depth reviews from here in the DoD Gear Lab at the Department of Defense.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV is brought to you by the new Tenzing Voyager Day Pack. Go further, hunt longer, Tenzing.